For Taboo Tuesday, when you wrestled Chris Jericho, did you truly not know that you were going to be his opponent?
I had every belief that Batista would be facing Chris Jericho.
But, I'm playing devil's advocate here. WWE could have said, well, Shelton Benjamin won even if you didn't win the fan vote. Or
Right.
Batista won even if you didn't win the fan
Right.
vote. So they truly let this go to a fan vote.
Me and Chris have spoken of this. Our match was the only match where it was 100% we don't know what we're going to do. Every other match has some sort of gimmick involved. You know, falls count anywhere or hardcore match or something. So
Sure.
everyone, they had some idea of what they were going to do. They just, and who with.
Yeah.
Chris had 15 guys and they refused to give him any information. And he kept he kept trying. He was like, yeah, so who's it leaning towards? Like they wouldn't tell him anything. Me, I was expecting to be in the back watching the show. So I wasn't even asking anything, but Chris was trying to get an idea. So Chris was going around talking to guys. He goes, say if when Dave's like, hey, do you know when I do this and I do this? And Dave would kind of go, I'm just using Dave as an example.
Sure.
But he was just kind of getting an idea of, do people know my stuff? And just trying to plant seeds to everyone. And he came to me and he's like, hey, Shelton, do you know when I do this? And I said, I'll stop you right there. Chris, I know all your stuff. He's like, okay. I knew I didn't have to worry about you. So I'm going to go, maybe you have to figure out something with Jonathan Coachman. And like I said, when they announced the winner, I wasn't paying attention. Like I was waiting for them to say Batista's name. So, and if you look at the tape, my reaction, it's a little delayed because I was like, oh, wait, me? Oh, okay. So that I knew nothing. Went down to the ring. I knew nothing. We hadn't called anything. There was all, like I said, Chris, I know all your stuff.
Yeah.
That's as much
But
as we
does
said.
Chris know all your stuff?
No, apparently. Because the first thing any information was conveyed to him. The ref never told me anything. So when we locked up, as soon as we locked up, he goes, what's your finish? I said, T-bone. And he just kind of backed off, and then we locked up. And from there, I just listened. And he called everything.
Wow.
And I just listened and followed. And when he said, okay, for the finish, he's like, all right, stop short. I'm going to jump. Catch me in your finish. He still didn't know what my finish was. So he just kind of jumped and turned and just did this. And I just got it, hit it with the T-bone, 1, 2, 3. And I heard 3, and I was like, wait, what?
So you didn't even know the finish before you went out?
Nothing.
Wow.
We knew. If you go back and watch the tape, if the camera stays on Chris, you'll see him say something to the referee. That's when he got the information. No one ever told me. Like, all I got was, what's your finish? He didn't say anything.
Wow.
And 100% on the fly.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah. So that's one of my that's one of my matches I'm most proud of. Like I said, because it was under pressure. I didn't expect to be working that night, and we went out there and we pulled off a great match, and it was so much fun. And I was so proud of it. Like it's one of my favorite matches